Hey guys, Alf here. Okay, let's try that again. Never again. What's up, guys? It's Alfred Kunawa from the internet. I cover pro wrestling for one of the biggest publications in the world and Forbes. Of course, by the biggest publication in the world, I mean Pro Wrestling Bits. Subscribe in Swahili, your stickers are coming soon. The streets say I'm AEW's biggest critic, because honestly, I am. But I like AEW. I cover almost all their pay-per-views. I've interviewed their talent. I've interviewed Tony Khan. When they're good, I give them praise. When I think the product sucks, I bury them 6 feet into the ground. Nothing wrong with that. Media censorship is at an all-time high. Donald Trump, Pete Hegseth, UFC, WWE, TKO, Turkey Al-Sheikh have all come under fire for limiting media access for their biggest critics, sometimes even banning them altogether. But what about Tony Khan? I never hear about Tony Khan's policy when it comes to inviting his critics to his media scrums. Does Tony Khan fall in line with the Donald Trumps and the Turkey Al-Sheikhs of the world, where Tony bans his critics from press conferences too? Getting into a press conference isn't so much about journalism as much as it's about tribalism. It doesn't come down to who you write for, it's more or less who you write about. So what would happen if one of Tony Khan's biggest critics applied for a media credential? Well, I'm one of Tony Khan's biggest critics. I applied for a media credential. Let's find out together.